One of my mentees reached out to me that she struggles with actually knowing the decision makers or making decisions in projects. Guess what? I would like to introduce you to the DACI model, and I'll just tell you what DACI means in the next slide. According to a McKinsey report, projects that have used this DACI model have actually experienced 25% success rate in their deliverables, meeting their objectives, and all other things that comes with making your project successful. So why not just use this model? When do you need to use this model? You use it in projects that have complex decision making, projects where you have to work with different cross-functional teams, and projects that have high-stake decisions. The D in DACI is the driver. It means the driver. This is the person that actually sets everything in motion. Guess what? They are not the one that makes the decision, but however, they are the one that work with the different components to ensure decisions are being made, to ensure that things meet up with timelines, and they are basically driving or setting everything around that emotion. For instance, a driver can be the person setting project meetings, assigning tasks, meeting with the different stakeholders as it relates to understanding the requirements, distributing the requirements, and as well championing the process of getting approval for whatever decision that is supposed to be made by the team. The A means approval, and the approval is the person that has the final say, that makes the final decision as it relates to the project. In most cases, this can be the founder, this can be the head of your department, this can be a co-founder, and typically it's advisable to have just one approval within your system to make the process faster. The C are the contributors. These are people whose idea or expertise is required in the project. Their input actually contributes to helping make a better decision as regards to the project. So as the driver, you work with the contributors to get insight about the project and more points that you typically use to get your approval. So these guys are very important within your decision-making framework. So take for instance, I'm trying to build a product, say a banking product, right? The contributors will typically be the people who actually have an idea of the banking industry, right? That can actually help provide insight into the products, the risk, and everything that involves implementing such products, right? And in that case, their contribution will actually help steer your decision, right? And steer what you're proposing to the approval, basically. So these guys shouldn't be missed out. And the driver, once again, is responsible for identifying the contributors within the organization based on the peculiarity of the project. And lastly, the I. This means informed. These are people that actually want to be informed and carried along in the entire project process, or in the entire project basically. They have no authority and they are not decision makers. They just want to be carried along. A typical example can be the team that depends on that project for a specific operation. So for instance, you are building a new product and you need the CRM team to know that this product is ready and this is how it works, so it helps them serve the customer better. These are guys that need to be informed about everything that relates to your product or your project, right? But they have no decision in the project, and they're not the drivers, they have no decision to make, right? And they have no control over your project. They just need to be informed about the project. So remember, this is actually useful when it comes to a large project in cross-functional teams. So how do you start? First off, you list out all the tasks that needs to be done in your project and assign drivers to them. And these drivers can be across the different teams. So the product team can have like someone driving the UI initiative, someone driving the testing initiative. It depends on how you want to actually plan it, but you need to have someone driving this. After you define your task, you also need to identify the approvers and the contributors. Again, who are the guys that need to actually approve or approve these decisions, and who are the guys that need to contribute, meaning bringing their expertise, their industry knowledge, and everything that has to do with contributing to your project into that project in itself. These are the key drivers to ensure that you don't make mistakes as a project manager. When your team know exactly who is doing what, it just makes the entire process faster and your delivery more efficient, right? And it also helps you as a project manager or product manager know who to meet in terms of getting approvals and who to meet in terms of getting more insight into your project. I hope this has been able to help you, and again, I usually advise reading more about this framework. Again, the D means the driver, the A means the approver, the C means the contributor, and the I means the informed. Again guys, don't stop upping your PM games. See you guys later.